I watched the original Teen Wolf.
Yeah, and I did, actually.
You did?
Yeah.
Really? Well, did you see me on Letterboxd? And you were just like, actually, no, fuck you, I'm going to do it.
I was going to watch it anyway, and then I saw you watched it. I was like thinking about it, changed my mind, and then saw you watch it. I was like, okay.
I did it as a weird way to procrastinate actually watching the episode. Not because I didn't want to, but I was just thinking like, I think I need to wake up and like put it on in the background in the morning, and then when I actually pay attention to the episode, my mind will be focused, you know.
I was surprised how... I know they're very different, but I was surprised how much they had in common.
Yeah, like the structure is there.
I thought they genuinely just cheered a name. I genuinely didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was like a purposeful remake.
Yeah. They're going off that brand recognition of that 80s Michael J. Fox movie.
Yeah, that was the funny thing. And like, but then again, it's that movie did do well. It did get a sequel and an animated spin-off.
Yes, it did.
I haven't seen the sequel.
Have you seen the animated spin-off?
I haven't either.
Well, there we are then.
Yeah.
Have you seen the film before?
No.
Oh, really? What do you think? This is just like kind of a warm-up thing because
Yeah.
it doesn't really factor into the show that much. I mean, the writers from it, I'll have like a credit. I think,
they do.
just because they legally have to, but that's about it.
I wasn't that into it. Like, it had a couple bits I thought were funny.
Very 80s.
Yeah, obviously the tone as well. It's like pure comedy.
Yeah.
And like there was some interesting bits where it's like once he like wolfs out on a basketball field.
Yeah, and everyone
like,
just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I like that aspect of it. And I like Michael J. Fox. But like the rest of it, it was just kind of like boring, to be honest. And I hate calling things boring, but I wasn't that engaged in the characters.
I wouldn't say I was bored. I've seen like kind of a lot of these sort of 80 teen drama movies, and this is like it's not a good one, but it's not one of the like the bottom of the barrel ones. It's like got some fun bits, some kind of twist. But I do kind of hate how the 80s depicts teenagehood. I think it's vile.
Yeah.
It's good. These people are gross.
Yeah. I mean, just like the party sequence and like Styles in this version, unbearable. If I knew that person in real life, I would fucking stay away
absolutely.
from him.
Okay, it was kind of gross.
Like, I get it's like that, he's still the comic relief, but I hate that kind of character where it feels like, weirdly,
I like his t-shirts.
Performing. Yeah, I like his t-shirts. It feels like they're performing in the role, like as if like,
I guess
it's hard to say, but like,
do you not think what's Dylan O'Brien's character?
Also Styles. They share the same.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, are they like riffing on that?
Yeah.
I guess they are. Okay.
Yeah, but like it's more just like.
But you got a crush on Dylan O'Brien, so it's fine.
I know. No, he's comedic, but like, I don't know. It's that like. It's hard to explain. I can't think of like
it's
a stereotype of
you
character.
don't really have to explain it.
He's funny in a quiet, jokey sense of way. The other Styles is funny in a I'm being loud.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm being loud and I'm wearing sunglasses inside way.
Yeah.
It's different styles of humour.
Yeah.
Styles of humour. Yeah.
They said the F slur real hard. I'm pretty used to like watching that kind of old movies and like not really paying that much attention if it's like kind of outdated. But that just like it was so out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It just like smacked me.
And it's really funny considering like Styles in the Teen Wolf show is obviously he's canonically straight. But like there are like lots of like queer jokes and like the fandom ship him hard with Derek.
Yeah.
Like hard.
Oh, really?
Hard. Yeah.
Derek? I thought it was
Styles and Derek.
Oh, Styles and Derek?
Yeah.
Really?
They get lots of scenes together. Like
I thought it was always going to be between I got their names down. I'll check them now. Scott, yeah, it's between Scott and Styles.
No, it's Styles and Derek. I remember like that taking off in the fandom. And they do get a lot of scenes together. And to be honest, if both Dylan O'Brien and Tyler Hoechlin both left the show, Dylan O'Brien left in Series 6 because it was actually when his injuries happened with Death Cure.
Oh, was that? Yeah, I remember that. I didn't know they were still going at that point.
I know, it was surprising. I was surprised that lined up. And Tyler Hoechlin left to do other things, which ended up being the CW shows.
Yeah.
Because he's Superman.
He is Superman. That's what I wrote down when he came up.
Yeah,
It's Superman.
I love him as Superman.
He's so handsome.
He's so handsome.
Like, I think Dylan O'Brien's really, really cute. And Tyler
Posey.
Tyler Posey, he's very cute as well. But, oh my God.
Very cute cast. I mean, they made a point, which we'll get into the production side of it all and the casting. But they made a point of like, this is a teen show. The cast have to be attractive. And I'll say, they did hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
All the men and women in this show are beautiful.
Yeah, honestly. No, during later on, when it's like, it's a schmaltzy scene where it's just like they're at the dog kennel.
Oh yeah,
And they're preparing the dog, and it's just them two kind of like looking at each other, and it in a way turned me off. But they're also so beautiful. I was kind of just like, all right, this is a bit much.
I had that. I said in my notes during that scene.
But I generally wrote it down as like a detriment. Because it's just like, there's supposed to be like kind of a transformation here. You were gorgeous before anything happened. You were asthmatic and now you're not.
Yeah,
so,
that is a little bit of a pet peeve. Although it's like, asthmatic people can be fit, but it is kind of just like...
He was like shredded. He was like pulling doing pull-ups on his door frame before any of this happened.
Like maybe they should have given us more time before to like see him, but then also it's like a 45-minute episode, and they obviously wanted to get the werewolf stuff in it as well.
Yeah, I do kind of like how they do just go like straight into it.
Yeah,
but we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
So Teen Wolf. I have no history with the show. You do.
I do. I watched it as it aired up until about series 4. You saw me and Meg was in here last week, and we watched it together. Not physically, but like it was the show where every week we talked about it, and like when big things happened.
I remember you two speaking about it.
Yeah.
I remember bits and pieces that you'd always constantly mention. Mainly like it wasn't in this episode, but them running like the But did you watch it like straight away, like episode 1?
As far as I can remember, maybe not like immediately, but like season 1. I'm sure.
So you were on the Teen Wolf hype train. Like,
I was. I really liked it as it was airing. Like there were things I didn't like about it, but on the whole, I was like into the characters and into the storyline of it. I remember series 1 being kind of a weaker one, and then like series 2 wrapped up, and like series 3 is really fucking good from memory. It's the one me and Meg were talking about earlier.
You were sending like the promos.
Yeah, we were really hyped for series 3, and that's like considered to be the best season.
Quite often the case from what we see in this. It's either series 3 or like 5 that is like
once they get like a couple in, but
like that's the golden spot with like the creators. They've had enough time with the show where they're able to like if they're talented enough, this is when they're going to be at their peak usually anyway.
And I went through like that period then of like, if a show wasn't gripping me, I was like willing to drop it. Yeah. Like usually
That's why you watched like all of Arrow.
Yeah. It's like, no, I actually didn't watch all of Arrow. We'll get to when I stopped all the CW shows. But usually once a show gets to series like 4 onwards, obviously I've broken that with some shows like Supernatural. But I mean, now that I'm older,
well, your time is limited.
It's definitely become a thing of like, if it gets, frankly, if I lose interest, I will stop watching.
That's fair.
And that's what happened. I remember watching, I can't remember if it was the first episode of series 4 or series 5, where I was watching, and it was like the opening scene, this big set piece, and I just had that realization of like, I don't care what's happening. I think it was series 5, because I remember stuff that happened after series 3 and new characters that were introduced.
Yeah.
But I look back on this show relatively fondly. I was excited to revisit it.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to have sort of Halloween as an excuse, and with the amount of vampire media we've been talking about, it's nice to do a
by the way,
one.
if you listen to this is our Halloween season.
Oh yeah.
In case you skipped over Vampire Diaries.
Oh yeah. So up until
I don't know, I feel
Halloween,
so we're hitting for the exact same demographic with these two shows.
They are. These are very of their time. They are very like late 2000s, early 2010s.
Yeah, early
shows.
2010s.
I feel like it's not in my notes, but I feel like we can't talk about this show and any Supernatural show without talking about Twilight's influence just on pop culture as a whole.
Yeah.
I don't think this would exist without Twilight.
Twilight is like the Rosetta Stone of teenage movies during this time period.
It was the catalyst for
nobody likes to admit it, but that shit is really influential.
Oh, it is. Like, you can see straight away, like after the success of Twilight, the increase in vampire, werewolves, media. It's the same in books.
Yeah.
Like, people complain now, like, everything's a romantasy, and it's like, yeah, because that's big. After Twilight, everything was like human girl X mystical creature.
And we don't want to say, we just want to preface by saying it didn't invent these tropes, obviously.
No, of course not.
It's just like extremely popular.
It brought them back. It's like it's a trend. It's like how once Marvel got big, people were trying to do cinematic universes.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's trying to do like cinematic universes now.
Yeah, it's the trend. It's Twilight didn't invent vampires, it didn't invent werewolves, but it's reignited them for this
Twilight,
generation.
It didn't exist in its own bubble. It was influenced by the other things that were bigger around the time. But like the lasting influence of it is like kind of surprising.
Yeah.
At least in our ecosystem of television pilots.
Exactly. No, it is funny how, like, I find it interesting how our episodes connect with each other, because we have a plan, but we don't. It's not like we've planned this from the start.
I think we're just kind of revealing the stuff that influenced us as teenagers.
Yeah, a lot of the shows we watched were influenced by Buffy and Twin Peaks, and we just coincidentally ended with those.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So, like,
we're slowly going down the pathology
of
all the influences until we get to the first TV show. Which I
wonder what that is. Like, I wonder what is the earliest TV pilot we can find.
Yeah, that's true. What's the first TV show? What is the first TV show?
Because it must be documented.
Yeah.
Because it's like realistic. It's not that long ago.
Yeah.
It's within like our grandparents' lifetime, or mine at least.
Probably like a news show or something. We should start covering like news pie.
The first episode of BBC News.
BBC News, that would be funny.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff Davis did say he was, speaking of influences, he did say he was like influenced by like X-Files.
Yeah.
Just in general, not specifically on this.
He spoke a lot about influences, actually. I did see a lot of stuff.
Do you want to find a way to tie this into our other podcast, All I Hear Looking?
Of course, go for it.
Oh, wait, he was, at least for this, he was influenced by Stand By Me.
He was,
and Stephen King in general.
He was, and I can see that, the Stephen King-esque, like, the teens.
Yeah.
And you can see that easily with Stand By Me, just the whole, like, kids going out to find a dead body.
Teenagers doing things.
Small town. That's
town?
like, you know, we've been talking about Salem's Lot, small town environment, you know.
Yeah, that's true. It was also influenced by other things, but I don't have them in front of me right now, so you couldn't say them.
So Jeff Davis, we've mentioned, he was the creator and executive producer.
Yes, he did Criminal Minds.
He did all 3 seasons of Criminal Minds. And this show would kind of take over his life, and he would only work on Teen Wolf based
nothing else
things until he made the Wolf Pack, which isn't a spin-off of Teen Wolf. It's just, I don't think it's just another werewolf thing. I only glanced at the Wikipedia.
Oh, okay.
But that was cancelled after 1 season anyway.
Oh, damn.
It might have been a spin-off. It was with Paramount, who did the movie.
Oh, really? Oh.
But I didn't see any link. Like, I was scrolling through the Wikipedia looking for Teen Wolf, but maybe I missed it. So yeah, my man Jeff
it's not like
likes
it's not like it. Yeah, he
werewolves.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you should give it another go.
Yeah. Well, saying that, actually, he also, as we are a TV pilot podcast.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting. In 2015, he wrote an unsold Let the Right One In pilot.
Really?
Yeah.
For like a TV show?
Yeah, must be. I don't know if it like was filmed or just the script, or if it's available somewhere.
That's fascinating.
But yeah, because we're fans of Let the Right One In.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Yeah. So
I haven't seen the remake. But
I haven't either.
Oh, there we go.
Apparently it's all right, but it's like it's an English remake.
Listen, I'm all for not reading subtitles, so they should keep remaking foreign films because they're clearly not the peak of the medium.
They should.
That'd be interesting as a TV show. Just like, I mean, I can only guess what the version he would make would be kind of similar to this, in that it's set in a school and about teenagers.
It's like a horny vampire girl.
Yeah.
I'd hope they keep the girl as a vampire.
Yeah.
So that's my only... It's not my pet peeve, it's just an observation of this media, where a lot of times the monsters are the boys, and then the girls are like... And a lot of it is tied to, like, puberty, masculinity, horniness. So it's like, oh, it's the boys, because, like, when he gets horny, is like, it's aggression and all this. And, like, I get that, but also... Like, let girls be monsters.
Yeah, let girls be monsters.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of
That's why Buffy did it good. That was why Buffy did so good.
Yeah, maybe we should write the right one in. I wrote this down. I'm surprised they haven't, like, they didn't do a crossover with Vampire Diaries at the time. I know that would make no sense, and that they already have werewolves in the universe, and that would be awful. But it just seems like it would make sense in my head.
We've lost the art of, like, crossover episodes. Which is ironic considering the whole need for, like, cinematic universes. Yeah.
That was kind of... No, those were around the time. Like, Avengers came out in, like, 2012.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm surprised they didn't.
Yeah. I also wrote, this has something to do with the actual episode. Oh, yeah, we should make our own high school drama with a different Universal monster property, and I'm thinking Frankenstein. Frankenstein goes to high school. Oh. Like, he starts off, like, kind of a blank slate, but then he slowly, like, you know, he develops, like, like all the good and bad
That's
so
actually
like by the
really
end,
interesting.
so he's like jacked, but like so by the end he's like a jock, but then he learns like the value of friendship. You know,
That's actually like
you do like this idea.
I don't know if you're like shitting me or like fucking with me and like you said that as a joke.
Yeah.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
You think that's a good idea?
The idea of like Dr. Frankenstein making the monster and being like he needs to learn from people his own age, sending him off.
Yeah.
Because you could easily speak to like humanity and how like
take that
the whole thing
like in
like
a
its
context of a school. This
and,
feels like it exists, or
just
maybe
like
this
the
is
whole
just
thing
me
of-
like reaching into the collective unconscious and pulling out like a fucking $1 million idea. Fuck man, we gotta make this, guys.
Like, the whole sense of like, you know, the whole thing of like, I've always hated this opinion, but people are like, oh, humans are inherently evil, and it's like you can delve into that theme.
So he starts off all
like,
grunting, just like
yeah.
by the end he's like really eloquent.
Yeah, and like it reminds me of the fucking Community bit where Annie teaches Jeff how to read, and he goes from like dog to like reading Shakespeare. In,
Oh
like, one
yeah,
scene.
yeah.
But like,
Oh yeah, that's funny because Annie's a vampire and Jeff's a vampire.
Jeff's a werewolf. Annie's a werewolf.
Yeah, because
Jeff's a vampire.
Jeff's a vampire and Annie's a werewolf that eats vampires.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea.
That's a good idea, isn't it? Yeah. I think just like continuously consuming stories about teenagers, but with just like an old monster now. I'm just thinking like, all right, how can I riff on this?
Smosh has a bit that's Pharaoh high.
Oh wait, I think I remember you saying that.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
It's
Listen, I'm sold on just the title alone.
It's stupid. It's just like Shane Top wearing like the giant Pharaoh hat. He's like, Ramacles, you've got to get to class. It's so stupid, but I think it's really funny.
That's very cool.
It's like one of the 3 Smosh bits I would share with someone and not feel a little embarrassed.
This is no dig on them, but yeah.
I love Smosh, but like secretly.
Listen, man. There's like
it's not for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to force anyone to watch
Too
improv.
millennial for your friends.
Yeah,
they're too Gen
it's
Z.
like I'm not putting millennial improv on for you all. You won't like it.
Hey, I've been watching like so much Whose Line Is There Anyway.
Yeah, honestly.
But that's
I do
that's
improv.
no, that's millennial. That is definitely millennial.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna make that. But also,
and is his name like our teen boy? Is his name going to be Frank?
It's gonna be Frank.
Frank. Dot N Stein. That might be too much.
Oh god.
No, they can make a joke and it's like, oh, he's a German exchange student. That's why he doesn't speak English.
Yeah,
he only speaks German.
Damn, this is actually a good idea. We're cooking.
And then he could be like, he's with the hot girl and he's like, I'm a monster. And she's like,
It's like, no, you're not.
You're beautiful.
Like the guy, like the bully, but he's like way smaller than him. He still tries to pick a fight. And he's just like, what are you doing, my girl? He tries to shove him and he goes flying. He goes, "Ah."
And he could have like, even the gentle scene of like, when he gets frustrated, he hurts the bully and he goes too far.
I'm thinking like overboard. Like, he pelts him and he crushes like the lockers or something. Like he and the bully's in like the hospital the rest of the season.
Yeah.
And then he comes back in a casket and he's just like, listen, Frank, I thought you were this way, but after you won the not basketball, we need to get a sport because all these guys play sports. What sport
would he play? I mean, if he's tall, it'd be basketball. Maybe rugby. We could get a bit of a Welsh in it.
Oh, okay.
Or like American, because he's bulky.
Yeah. No, I can see that. Yeah. It's just like, but after you won that rugby game, man, it's just like, I gotta respect you. And he's all like, ah!
I get a bit out of the hand now in the sense of like, you've got Dr. Frankenstein, his father, as like his father figure, and they think like,
son, what are you doing?
They think Igor is his partner. It's like, oh, you have 2 dads? That's cool. And like, it culminates with him like killing Dr. Frankenstein to like get his independence.
Yeah.
And one of the girls just maybe like, I'm sorry your dad died. He's like, it's fine. He was an evil scientist. And they're like, that's a funny joke, like, not knowing that he's telling the truth.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Think of all the friends you can make on the way.
I really like this idea.
Yeah, we're cooking up a script. Hey, wait, what network was Teen Wolf on? MTV?
Yeah.
Oh, MTV is not really a thing anymore.
No, unfortunately not. Let me whistle a sec.
This would have been a smash hit in 2010, but sadly we're in the year 2025. So
do you remember the show Beastly? No, that was a movie.
Beastly? No, wait, that was a movie.
That was Beauty and the Beast. Like, that wasn't Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I swear, there must have been something with Frankenstein at that time.
I mean, we're getting a new Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein. Which ties into one of the other influences on the show.
Yeah, Pan's Labyrinth,
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah. we've been a little scattered because we've been cooking.
Yeah, we've been cooking like absolute fire.
Let's go through the actual production of Teen Wolf.
Of Teen Wolf, of...
The TV show now.
Yeah.
We talked about the movie. Just, quick summary. Movie came out, and then in June 2009, MTV announced that they were going to be adapting it into a television series, but taking away from comedy and putting instead a greater emphasis on romance, horror, and werewolf mythology, which, looking back, I didn't remember much about the mythology aspect, but then you could already see it, like, there.
By the mythology, more than just you get bit.
Yeah, like, you have styles like seeing, like, Wolfsbane and Silver Bullets, all stuff that would come up in the future.
Okay, yeah.
So, like, I wasn't sure about that, but actually
it's
looking
like
back,
pretty thin, but I'm sure like later on they go like much more into depth about it. I'm sure they have specific packs and...
They do, they have a pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. The alpha.
The alpha. Do they have alphas and betas in this?
They do, actually.
They do?
And they have omegas.
They have omegas?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's,
Do they have sigmas?
As far as I remember, no.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, they wouldn't be. They'd be on their own.
Yeah, well, that's how I remember, because I remembered, I'll just jump ahead. Fuck it. I remembered Derek at some point having blue eyes instead of yellow, and I was thinking, it's because he's the alpha. But then I watched, you know how it had a title card?
Well,
like just
right at the
Teen
beginning?
Wolf.
Yeah.
In series 2 onwards, it actually has an intro sequence.
Oh, okay.
That I remembered, so I watched all of those, and in one of those, Scott has red eyes. I was like,
okay.
So I googled, and it's like, no, alphas have red eyes. Omegas have...
Oh wait, no, I'm confusing it with Styles. We were talking about this on the Salem's Lot episode. They shouldn't have like same first letter names. I'm getting them confused.
They should.
Scott, Styles, Derek. That's why Derek is so memorable.
I know.
Derek.
Such a different name.
Girl, what's her name?
Allison.
And
then Lydia she doesn't get much in this episode, but like those
blonde.
5 are the main ones.
The blonde.
Yeah, blondish ginger, strawberry blonde girl.
Strawberry blonde.
I think her hair changes colour throughout the show. So Derek is an Omega. Maybe not now, but like in the future he is. That's why blue eyes.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
His gorgeous blue eyes.
Gorgeous blue eyes.
They were filming this and just like, we can't change this. We can't change a thing about this.
He's perfect.
But yeah, so based on Davis's script, they did pilots, and this is that one. There wasn't another one.
Yeah, it was pretty simple story really in terms of the production. They made the pilot, and then a 12-episode series began here to film in October 2010 in Atlanta, Georgia. MTV teased the pilot by releasing the first 8 episodes of it. 8 episodes. That's like
8
most
minutes?
of the 8 minutes of it on their website on May 31st, 2011.
Yeah.
And it then premiered, big premiere, because it was at June 5th, 2011, immediately after the MTV Movie Awards, which at the time were like a big thing.
What are you talking about? They still are. They're basically the Oscars for us.
Yeah. So, you know.
Do they still do it?
I actually don't know. Let me check. You know, it's kind of like how shows have big boosts after the Super Bowl. Except for the MTV Movie Awards.
It is kind of funny. It's almost kind of biased how they, like pick their own shows for their awards.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, in this case, it's movies. But like, TVs, I guess. Years. Fucking hell.
Oh, right. It didn't win awards or anything. Could you imagine the MTV Awards? Like, best new show, Teen Wolf, made by us.
It aired after the MTV Awards. Like, MTV Awards were at 6, Teen Wolf was at 7, something like that.
Oh, okay.
It seems as though there was one in 2023, but they haven't held one for the last 2 years.
What one?
Scream 6, I don't know what for. Because the way that's formatted, but Scream 6, The Last of Us, Tom Cruise in Top Gun Maverick, Joseph Quinn in Stranger Things.
Damn, best picture, Joseph Quinn in Stranger Things.
He's that character, though. I like Joseph Quinn now. I just I don't like Stranger Things as a whole. So.
I know. I remember that. Yeah, that was pretty rough to live through.
Yeah, especially because everyone's like, "Oh, he's such a good character," and it's like I said, I love Joseph Quinn as an actor. I love
quirked up white boys.
That's all he is, though. He's just a quirked up white boy.
Have you?
I've seen Stranger Things. I've seen all of it.
That's cracked.
Yeah.
For a show you don't like, you've seen a lot of it.
Yeah, I think the first season is fucking incredible.
And then you're going to watch the last season?
No.
You should watch the last season.
I'm not going to watch the last season.
You should watch the last season.
It's like an hour and a half. This is like, fuck it, yeah, let's go on this tangent. Because I was going to bring this up in the Sherlock episode. It's like
They're an hour and a half?
The final season, they are like movie length every episode. And there's like 10 of them.
Not that they take like 20 years to make.
And it's just like, you don't need that. It's excessive. It doesn't need to be that long.
From what I could see, like a lot of I see a ton of people being like, I don't watch any movies, but I can watch like blah, 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 so much of a show.
Yeah.
And I usually think like, okay, I can almost understand just
it's like 45 minutes at a time.
Yeah. So you can just like, you can watch one, you get invested.
Yeah.
Because like a movie's like in like the idea of like watching one is like, that seems like kind of a bigger commitment.
Yeah.
But when you actually look at it, you're watching way more TV than you are like one movie.
Yeah, exactly.
But then it comes to this, and it's like, dude, you're like watching like 5 movies in like one go, which I'm all for.
Yeah, but it's just,
But at this point, just pick a movie, man.
Right. Out of curiosity, here we go. As soon as I'll keep as much of this in as I think is interesting. Right. Okay. I like this conversation.
What?
That is insane.
If
this is real, that is insane.
Is real?
There are 8. Well, we'll get to the Israel aspect to it. Well, the fucking boy is in it, isn't he? The pro-Israel boy.
Oh, strange. I thought you were talking about Team Wolf.
No.
I was going to say, like, how the fuck are you going to tie this into Israel?
No,
every episode of this.
There are 8 episodes coming up of the final thing of Stranger Things. Granted, this is on a Facebook page called Netflix Updates. This could not be real. However, I know that the episodes are meant to be long. Apparently, all 2 hours up till episode 5, then 2.5 hours for 6 and 7, then 3 hours for episode 8.
Wow.
That's like longer than the first 2 seasons combined.
Imagine how many Salem's Lots you can watch.
Exactly.
You can watch both Salem's Lots.
Exactly.
It's Salem's Lot in the mind.
God. Yeah,
People love these characters for some reason.
I can understand why. I think this first season's really good.
Yeah.
But like when we get, like, I'm sure eventually we'll do an episode on it.
Yeah, but then you get to season, what season are we on now?
This is going to be 5, this
one's 5? Okay.
Yeah.
And they're quite lanky. Which I think it's more just like I think that I don't want to bully how like it's just how they dress. They still dress in the same way, so they look really awkward.
And it's the whole style of it.
Yeah,
it's the most Netflix of shows.
Yeah, it's like the Netflix show.
Yeah,
arguably.
Yeah, exactly. Saying about that though, to bring it back to Twin Peaks.
You're right. We should bring it back to Twin Peaks.
We should to bring it back to Tween Wolf to Teen Wolf. I'll say it this show though, 45 minutes episodes, 12 episode series.
That's good.
And
that's like the perfect balance. Yeah. It's not a CW 24 episodes.
Exactly.
It's not a Netflix miniseries like 3-4 episodes. Yeah. It's like the good middle ground.
It's like we were saying earlier, I was saying about how good I remember season 3 being. If I wanted to get to series 3 of like Supernatural, that's literally double the length.
Yeah.
That's like basically the length of like this show. So to have it be like, should I watch up to series 3? Oh, it'll only take me like this amount of time. It's way more doable.
Yeah.
But yes, so going back to the production side of it, it had 7 seasons. No, sorry, 6 seasons.
Yeah, it had 6 seasons. 100
exactly,
episodes.
100 episodes.
Good, crisp 100 episodes. That's really satisfying.
Yeah, they did that on purpose. Because, 100 is
Imagine they got to, season 6 and it was just like, oh, shit, we can only have 3 episodes before we get to 100. I don't care. End it. We'll have a movie.
And they did. They did have a movie. It came back after... so 2017 it ended. September 24th, 2021... They ordered the reunion film called Teen Wolf the Movie, and most of the cast returned. Not all of them, but most of them.
Notably, Dylan O'Brien did not return.
He didn't return. He said that he...
I don't want to touch that dog shit, man.
Well, I mean, yeah. The cast overall speak very positively about each other and the experience on Teen Wolf. But yeah, a lot of it seems like... Dylan Ryan especially spoke about how rushed it was.
Yeah, I can
imagine. And how...
Also, he's like an actual actor now. He does real movies.
Well, apparently that's why a lot of the cast ends up leaving. Because not everyone in the show who's in this first series stays in the show. The actress who plays Allison leaves, and I know she went on to be on Gotham and Swamp Thing.
Oh, yeah.
obviously Dylan O'Brien, I said, leaves, granted, because he was doing Maze Runner, so his role was in it less, and then the injuries took him out. Tyler Hoechlin left near the end, apparently, and obviously...
Who was left then?
I think genuinely, because I was watching the series 2 to 6 intro sequences, I think the only actor and actress who like stays in all of them are Scott and Lydia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I remember Lydia does become a really big character.
Yeah.
She's just not given much in this episode, which is fair enough. You don't want to overload it.
Yeah, but also like development would happen, and they'll like change and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Davis wanted a darker, sexier, edgier version of the film.
Well, we certainly got that.
Yeah, this is like one of the horniest shows I've ever watched. Well, like for a teen show.
Like I was saying, like I this is like controversial. I think like werewolves are way hornier than vampires.
Yeah, understandable. I honestly,
this is my exhibit A to show before the court.
I think you've convinced me with that, because I think I've realised now that it's like vampires are sexual, but it's a different type of sexual.
It's a form of like, they're like an almost manipulative.
It's coy. It's flirtatious.
Yeah, it's to do with like class. And
werewolves are like, fuck.
Well, it's like, it's the common thing. It's like, it's a puberty metaphor.
Yeah, which is obviously apparent in this.
Yeah. As well as it is in like, it's way more overt in the 80s one. That's like the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because it's that one, he doesn't even get bit by a wolf.
No, I know. Yeah. I was like kind of shocked by that. He's just like, oh, he's just a wolf.
Yeah, he's just...
Oh, yeah, his dad has it, doesn't he?
That's like the one joke I fucking loved.
I did really like that. He just comes into the door and his dad's there and he's just like, son,
he's a werewolf. That's really funny.
He looks so happy as a werewolf. He was like way better groomed as well.
Yeah.
I hate the werewolf design in that movie.
It's awful.
It's so gross.
It's awful. It's... Yeah.
Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of how they're designed in this one. There's very few, I feel, wolf designs I'm kind of satisfied with.
Looking back, I think I was harsher. I think I've appreciate like what this does now.
It looks a bit too helmety in the show, I feel.
I can see what they're trying to do, because there's like the full wolf transformation and then like this, makes sense. Werewolf, it's half man, half wolf. It's they've not gone full wolf. And like, with the TV budget and having to apply this prosthetics, especially because I saw some of the behind the scenes of like them doing the makeup and stuff, it made me appreciate it a little bit more of just like what they were going for. Yeah. The only thing I slightly disagree on is, whereby is it? There was a quote from Davis where he said he wanted the werewolves to be beautiful, elegant, and scary at the same time. And it's like, no, you didn't really pull that off.
Nah.
Like, beautiful and elegant especially.
I just appreciate they didn't just make them dogs.
Yeah.
Especially in the wake of Twilight. Maybe it's because
no disrespect to Twilight, but those aren't werewolves. They're different things, and that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like... Because I remember there being a lot of criticism at the time of like, they're not werewolves, they're just like wolves,
Yeah, and like I don't want to like harp on that, because Twilight was clearly going for a different thing.
Yeah. But to be fair, I can't think of like a ton of examples of werewolf designs I quite like, other than like...
It's a hard thing to pull off.
Yeah.
I think like American Werewolf in London, that's classic like, design.
That's like
just,
peak.
Yeah.
That's peak. Because that's bordering on dog, but it's like so wolfish.
Yeah.
Because that's like, we're mainly talking about the transformation at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah. I guess it could be right. Also, I guess you got to keep in mind this is TV.
It's TV budget.
It's TV budget. They got to do this way more often. This isn't just like a movie where it's just like, okay, I'm a month in the year, I got to put this makeup on, which is like, people often say like people who go through like extensive like makeup transformations they do for movies. It's like borderline torture for a lot of them, because they just have to like stay still for like multiple hours.
It looks hard.
And do it like every single day. So like I know some people like hop on like even like remember when Jennifer Lawrence was just like,
I wanted to do less for
X-Men. And in a way you can kind of understand it, because just like it is it's really, really difficult.
Yeah, like it noticeably looks worse.
Obviously not to the extent of this. He's literally just like wearing, but it's like a middle ground. You gotta kind of.
It is. One of my last production notes is just talking about the director. So Davis chose Russell Mulcahy. Because his horror experience, and the only thing I've seen that he's made is Resident Evil Extinction. But he has made like a lot of...
Didn't he do Queer as Folk?
Did he?
I think so.
Russell T. Davis is Queer as Folk?
Queer as Folk.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, maybe.
Hold on, let me double check this.
I know he did another thing called Highlander, which I have heard of. And he became an executive
he directed both Highlanders.
Yeah. He became an executive producer and the in-house director for Teen Wolf.
Yeah, Queer as Folk. He directed some episodes of Queer as Folk.
Really?
There you go.
Oh, that is interesting.
So it all ties in.
It all ties together.
So maybe the queer readings have ton of validity.
There are gay characters
even though
in this.
I'm pretty sure he didn't direct any of the episodes.
I don't know. He became the in-house director.
Oh, okay.
So maybe he did.
Fair enough.
There are gay characters in this. Like,
really?
Yeah. Not in this episode, unfortunately. Like, the coach might be gay. I can't remember.
I want to talk about the coach. He's really funny.
Yeah. But there are
so
like
intense.
other people on the team who get like recurring characters who are canonically gay.
I saw a couple of articles. It goes into more depth about the rest of the series.
Yeah.
But they do talk a lot about the positive representation of not just like I know some people were saying like, oh, it's queerbait or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of normal for like this kind of show. But also, I've seen a ton being like, oh, this is like a really good example of like consensual sex.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
and general portrayal of relationships is quite positive.
Yeah, I like that. And saying about like even just discussions, we spoke about Sherlock.
Yeah.
About how like I personally didn't consider that queer baiting because they were having conversations about it.
Yeah.
I can think of scenes later in this season where Scott and Stiles are chasing someone down, I can't remember why, and they end up in a club. And like you're seeing it from like Scott's perspective where he's like looking around. It's like the fucking Homer gif. Like,
this lets me on.
And he goes like,
have a fire exit.
He turns to Stiles and said, I think we're in a gay club, and Stiles has like 2 guys on him. And he's like, nothing gets past you. And then his dad, the cop comes and takes him, and he's like, why were you in a gay club? And Stiles is like, well, I've got something to tell you. And his dad's like, you're not gay. And I remember Dylan O'Brien just being like, I could be gay.
Oh, wait, no, I think I remember.
Yeah.
I remember that being
so like,
thing.
it's one of those shows where it's like, it has open conversations. I mean, there's another scene with the gay character where Stiles is like, I think they must do something with like the whole like the virgin will die or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And Stiles is like in the locker room and he's like, I just need someone to have sex with me like right now. And the gay guy's like, I'll do it. and Stiles is like, really? And he's like, no. And he's like disappointed. Like it's got like I think this has really healthy male rep of like friendships and gay males and like I mean you could see why like he got shipped with like Derek especially.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think Derek's probably straight, but I don't remember him having any relationships. Yeah. So like, I don't know.
This did have me kind of thinking though. You know how we were talking in like the Supernatural episode?
Yeah.
About like the sort of queerbait thing. How like has there ever actually been an instance where like a major character gets revealed as being queer, like late, like really far into the show, barring Castiel?
Yeah, you can see in my mind.
Barring Castiel for obvious reasons.
Yeah, because that borderline doesn't count.
Yeah.
Only because they immediately sent him to
Can you think of like any other examples? Because like, could you imagine if that did happen?
Yeah.
Because I feel so it would be like massive news.
No.
Because you just see like so many people watching shows and just be like, oh, it's going to be revealed that they love each other. And it just never happens.
Yeah, I'm trying to think genuinely of like if there is something like that. I'm sure. No, I can think of like characters who later like find out that they're queer, but like not in long running
Maybe
shows. Mac, I guess, would count. Yeah, Mac would count. Like I remember one of the girls in the first season of Heartstopper. I think it's the gay ally one. Remember in for season 1 of Heartstopper, she's like, "I'm an ally." It's like the only scene she's in. Yeah, she ends up being bi, I think, because everyone in that show is queer. Which I'm not criticizing. That's quite realistic to like queer friendships.
No, we're going to be biphobic on this podcast.
I'm bi, actually. See, I think that's funny. That's like the one bit of season 2 of Heartstopper I defend. That shit's funny as fuck.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like him coming out and saying I'm bi actually in his Instagram. Like we love a self-aware king.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm racking my brain about that question. Especially when like in the era of like since the internet where shows are like it's reported on weekly. Yeah. And like the whole idea
like shows are almost like they react so quickly to whatever the fan reception is.
Yeah, like honestly, shows, especially like shows that are accused of queerbaiting that are continuing, you could see like the idea of executives possibly saying like, if we did this, would it benefit us or would it?
It's all about the numbers, baby. Yeah, well, it's just like, would this make more people mad or not? Yeah. More often than not, it takes like a lot of balls because like something like that, if a show isn't like already have like queer characters, like that would cause like backlash.
Yeah, that's so interesting. I'll definitely like look into that more.
Okay.
I googled out of curiosity Teen Wolf Derek sexuality.
Yeah.
AI overview says,
Oh, yeah.
Derek Hale's sexuality is not explicitly defined in Teen Wolf. He does have relationships with women like Paige, someone, and Kate Argent. She must be related to Allison.
Okay.
Because that's Allison's last name. But he has a strong emotional connection and dependence on Styles Selinsky.
Wow.
So even
the
AI
AI
is like possibly gay.
Says. Thank you. Thank you, Google AI.
But yeah, so. But it's especially relevant in this show. And obviously, there's like no queerness in this necessarily in the first episode, but just like you said, in terms of sexuality and like relationships, and how this show discusses like consent, and just horniness, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, it's a good way to sort of tackle those subjects, and
yeah.
But also, it can't just be about werewolves.
Maybe
there's no subtext at all, and we're just overthinking it.
Maybe. But isn't that what art is for?
Yeah, it's for overthinking and projecting.
Yeah.
So what happens in this episode?
Werewolf. So, episode 1 of Teen Wolf Moon.
Wolf Moon.
And we meet Scott. He's a normal teen boy. He does shredded.
He does pull-ups in his room.
Yeah, he's shredded. He's severely asthmatic.
But he also loves LaCroix.
But LaCroix. Lacrosse, yeah. He loves lacrosse. He's severely asthmatic. His best friend, Styles, comes to him in the night.
I will intermittently change between LaCroix and lacrosse. Because
that's completely fair.
I kept mixing up in my notes.
So that's fine. Styles comes to him at night and is like, my dad's a cop, and I heard him say that there's a dead body in the woods, want to go find
reveal,
it.
he was upside down.
Yeah, I loved that shot of him being upside down.
Yeah, it's creepy. I love it.
And then they go into the woods. They get separated because Styles' cop dad finds him, and Scott doesn't come out, which... I don't get why he wasn't just like, I am here.
Yeah, I know.
Like, he wouldn't have got... Like,
I was thinking about this. Like, maybe if he just said line like, oh, if I get caught one more time, I'm going to be in so much trouble. But
it's like, my mom will kill me.
Yeah. If I just like that would have been fine. But
because it's not like he was going to arrest him.
Yeah.
But either way, Scott then gets separated. He's on a walk home.
Yeah.
He
also, just note, no one's ever asthmatic in a piece of media without it coming back later.
Oh, yeah, it's Chekhov's asthma.
Yeah, literally, that's what I wrote.
I love the shot of his asthma inhaler flying.
Yeah. I know, because you just like... it's a tool for writers when it was like like that specific disability.
But that's why I'm like, show us him being weak. Show us him not being able. I think it'd be really good character development if he couldn't do a pull-up. We see him try and he can't do it. And then just don't show us with his shirt off so we don't see his muscles.
Yeah.
So like he's got his shirt on, he tries to do a pull-up, can't do it.
This is what Spider-Man does so well.
Exactly, yeah.
I believe Tobey Maguire is a little pipsqueak.
Yeah, and then he gets shredded from the Spider-Bite. It's like
we do need like more like revealing of that. But sure. He's asthmatic. Why
he's
not?
asthmatic. He gets attacked in the woods on his way home. He does find the dead body. And then he gets attacked.
Does that dead body come back later?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Because that lady was devoured.
I think it does, because like I know the two storylines in this season are like the Hunters and the Alpha, which is like the big wolf that we see who attacks Scott. So he's bitten. He then starts the next day. He's at high school.
Yeah.
Weird things are happening.
He can
hear things.
I wrote down, not in terms of this, but I would love a story of just a normal drama in the perspective of the friend who sees his friend just start acting weird. And then it's just revealed in like the third act is saying, oh, by the way, I was a wolf the whole time. So this entire like movie or show or something, he's just kind of being like, ugh.
I was thinking that because
he's like leaving parties, just like, what's up with my friend? He's just kind of weird.
I was thinking that, but I think this episode from Alison's point of view is hilarious.
Oh, just like this guy.
First day at new school, sit down, he gives me a pen. I was just talking on the phone to my mother about how I don't have a pen.
She's so
and now this boy's given me a pen. How the fuck does he know?
Yeah, he's on like a different plane.
Yeah. So he meets Allison, who's the new girl. And Allison meets Lydia, who's the popular girl, and her boyfriend Jackson, who's like stereotypical jock bully. Yeah. And they try out.
Calls him a pipsqueak when they are the same size.
Yeah. It's just it is what it is. You can't do much with that, unfortunately. unless they had him like bend down a little bit and then like grow when he gets.
He should have done the Evan Hansen thing where he just like kind of slouches his shoulders the entire time.
Yeah, but that looks weird. Well, I mean, Tyler Posey is like average height. Ben Platt's tall. That's why it looks so awful at Dear Evan Hansen. Yeah, so they.
Also, I like how they had to change. They literally mention it in the show where it's just like, no one plays football here. It's lacrosse.
Yeah,
that's the sport right here.
Is
that actually a thing? Like, I know lacrosse is a sport, but I do mean like, is there like are there like genuinely schools out there where like
genuinely based on weather, possibly, because obviously
that's true.
America's weather is so turbulent. I know a lot of American schools do different sports, different seasons.
All I could think of is that they wanted him to be into it, so him being into football isn't perceived as him being like a jock, because like lacrosse is still. Yeah. I mean, it's like physical. You still have to be like strong, but it's like definitely more nerdy than say like American football or whatever the fuck is like popular.
It's more technical, I guess, in the sense of that
you got to carry a ball in a thing.
Okay, lacrosse is the most popular sport in northeast and mid-Atlantic areas of the country, and this show takes place.
Isn't that where Wild Child's? No, wait, Wild Child's in England.
Yeah, maybe like before. Did this film in Atlanta? Yeah, this filmed in Atlanta, Georgia. So yeah, it's the biggest sport in Atlanta.
Oh really?
Yeah,
bigger than like football.
Says on Wikipedia, it says so. Whether that means it's like that's the most popular sport there, or that's the state it's most popular in.
Okay.
But either way, yeah, it's a big sport in Atlanta where this takes place. So that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, his werewolf powers make him good at lacrosse. He wants to go from being on the bench to being the first line, which I guess is just like the front.
I want to be the quarterback of
the quarterback of lacrosse. And he goes to a party. Everything's going well for him. He has like a flirtatious day with Allison where she comes to his job at like the vets.
Yeah.
Because she hit a dog and like they connect over that.
I wrote down she definitely hit that dog on purpose to get in there.
That's so funny.
Because it just seemed so out of left field. Just be like, I hit this dog.
You see her and she's like, I'm sorry. It breaks its leg.
That'd be a hell of a twist.
That would be a twist, unfortunately.
I didn't recognize her at first. I'm just like,
yeah, because she's like soaking wet.
Yeah,
as well.
I wasn't that familiar with her face, so there's just this screaming lady just being, I hit this dog, and she was just like, all right, calm down.
Calm down. It's
calm
okay.
Down, I get it.
And then the dog is like relatively okay.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
That's why it's feeding into my theory.
Yeah, that she did it on purpose.
I was like, sorry, dude.
Yeah. Styles is like, remember I made a joke about you being a werewolf? I think you're actually a werewolf. And then he goes to a party and then he wolfs out. Allison.
No, he just had a tummy ache.
He had a tummy ache, yeah. He wolfs out for a bit, meets Derek, finds out that he's a werewolf, thinking that he's the werewolf that bit him. And then he gets attacked by a group of hunters.
Hunters, not who you expect it to be.
Yeah, and we see a man.
Yeah.
And then he goes back to school the next day,
yeah.
apologizes to Allison for his tummy ache, and then he sees her dad. And it's a real Spider-Man Homecoming.
I was thinking the exact same thing!
Even though that happened like before.
Yeah.
Way before.
No, Homecoming absolutely stole from this.
Yeah. Of like, I was honestly surprised. I remembered obviously that that's her dad.
Yeah.
I was surprised it was in this episode. I thought that was a later reveal.
Second, I thought it was Derek was their dad, but that makes no sense.
Yeah,
they're supposed to be like the same age.
Yeah, he's like a couple of years older than them.
Also, aren't they supposed to go to the school? Does Derek go to the
Derek
school?
doesn't go to the school now. He might have in the past. He's like, they're like 16, 17. He's like 20-ish.
Okay.
They're all, We'll talk about the actors and their age in a second. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're left with Scott as a werewolf.
To be continued.
And he likes Allison, but Allison's dad's a werewolf hunter.
Oh, God.
What to do?
Kill the dad.
Kill the dad.
I am your father now.
So yeah, that's our rundown of Wolf Moon.
Episode 1.
Yeah, it's not called Pilot.
No.
We said about that, Wolf Moon.
It's quite rare.
Yeah. Genuinely, I was thinking that of the shows we've watched, where it's like, I think Doctor Who wasn't called Pilot.
Yeah.
Because, like, to be fair, it kind of wasn't as well.
Yeah.
Sherlock wasn't, but then there was a pilot version.
Was it called Pilot? No, that was
it was still called The Study in Pink, wasn't it? I'd still say it's more likely for them to be called Pilot than not likely.
Yeah.
It's called Wolf Moon.
It's called Wolf Moon because there's a moon and there's a wolf.
It's actually more specific than that. But
oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so apparently, granted this is taken off Teen Wolf Wiki. If this is incorrect, blame them. I'm very sorry if it's incorrect. So, a Wolf Moon is the first full moon in January, and it is a Native American term.
Wow.
I don't know if that's true.
Damn, why you gotta be like that?
Yeah, I don't know. We're not going to go into the whole...
It's actually called pilot because there's a pilot in the episode.
No, it's the pilot lights. To light the stove to cook the meth.
To cook the meth.
You have to listen to all our episodes to understand.
But that's the fun about podcasts, is when you're like 6 seasons deep and then they're just like...
What the fuck are they talking about?
I know, it's just like incomprehensible unless you've listened to everything prior.
Yeah.
But then when you get to that point, you're like...
That's great. Should we talk about the cast?
Absolutely.
All relatively close to their age. The girls are older.
Dylan O'Brien is a fucking baby.
They look so...
with his shaved head.
I know the same with like Tyler Posey, because I've seen him in other things as he's gotten older. I haven't seen him in
much.
Not much, but like I've seen his face about. I'm like, yeah, they look like babies in this. They're so small. Pinch little cheeks. So I've seen we talked about them for but like, yeah, Tyler Posey and as Scott and Dylan O'Brien as Styles, both 20 at the time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is, we talked in the past about like finding out actors are close to our age.
Yeah.
This is the most depressing one. Literally all these people are younger than us.
That's fine. Yeah, but at the time they were older. Just think about how old they are now. They're basically
in
decrepit.
Their 30s, yeah. Yeah, like 30.
Yeah, fucking kill yourselves, you ancient beasts.
Crystal Reed is Allison. She was 26 at the time. So 6 years older.
So
cool, good.
At time of recording, we are the same age.
Yes. Tyler Holchin as Darak is spelled it wrong. As Tyler Holchin as Derek was 24 at the time.
He was 24?
I know, wild, isn't he? He does not look 24.
He looks like 30.
I know. It's like that mid-2000s. I don't know what it is something about mid to late 2000s.
Damn.
You know how everyone's like...
I think it's the jacket as well.
Honestly, jacket. Also, there's like the muscles. And the fact that the other boys look so much younger.
Yeah, they got that baby fat still. Whereas he is literally just like...
a full-grown man.
Yeah.
He's got that fucking thing where people like... As soon as you turn 24, your frontal lobe develops or something.
Yeah, you got that.
Yeah.
Like a day before.
He was like a baby face.
Yeah, it's
like ready to film.
Yes. I'm ready.
He went through the werewolf transformation.
Yeah, actually.
I wrote this down. So obviously he's famous for like playing Superman in the CW shows.
Yeah.
He also voice acts, and he is Sephiroth in the Final Fantasy VII remix.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was really surprised about that.
Oh, Val love that.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
She listened.
If she listens. She doesn't actually listen to this podcast,
No,
unfortunately. And then we got Holland Roden as Lydia, who was 24 at the time. She was in one episode of Lost when she was 16.
Was she? Yeah. Not the one we watched.
Not the one we watched, I don't think. She was 16 years old.
Interesting.
She hasn't been in much else. Like, she's been in stuff, but like she's very much just like a TV actress who like pops up
fair enough.
which is fine. It's like...
Yeah.
And Colton Haynes, who's 23, he's the jock boy.
Okay.
Who also went on to be in the CW. That's why he left the show. He was in Arrow for quite a while.
Who did he play in Arrow?
His superhero name's Arsenal. He's like, have you ever seen like the Red Arrow? So it's a Green Arrow and Red Arrow.
Mario Luigi.
Yeah. He's a really cool character, actually. I remember really liking him in Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you him now.
Is it literally just going to be like a red?
Yeah, he's his sidekick.
He's a sidekick?
Yeah.
A dweeb? Oh, I also fire arrows. Oh,
I can teach you how to fire arrows.
That is literally...
Red Arrow, yeah. But they don't call him Red Arrow, though.
No.
Arsenal, which is a cool name.
That's a cool name.
Yeah. Doesn't really stand up to it, though. Like, he doesn't have that many different weapons.
I think he needs, like, a defining thing other than just being a red arrow.
Yeah. It's like, don't ever talk to me or my son again.
Perspective on it, he looks tiny.
I'll post this picture on the Instagram so you can see. There's one particular picture where it's framed, and he looks like his little brother. It's like,
it's so
I heard you were talking shit about my little brother.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Wait, when was Arrow? Was that like 2012, 2013?
Yeah, not long after. When did Arrow start? I want to do the CW shows soon. We will. But it's a commitment. It's like a 2-month commitment. Arrow show. Started 2012. So yeah. And he was like early on, because I think he leaves Teen Wolf season 3, maybe? Maybe season 2?
He exercised. I have to become Red Arrow.
Yeah.
I have to meet my father.
Yeah. So Statcast, fun fact about Hugo.
I didn't expect him to be a recurring character, to be honest. So
he gets a lot of stuff. Yeah. Okay. I remember thinking he's quite a cool character. He starts out very one-note bully. Like,
well, this is a common thing that we see. We're just like, this kind of seemingly kind of bare bones character eventually gets some development.
And it's like less so, it's like, oh, he suddenly becomes a good guy. More just, you get more with him and you kind of appreciate him as a character, like his writing, his acting.
Yeah.
Fun fact about Colton Haynes, only because, did you see any bonus material for this?
No.
That's fair. I saw some. And in one of the things from the DVD is called Love Bites, which talks about the kissing scenes and like how they prepared for them.
Yeah.
It was very funny. All the interviews are really funny because it's obviously a very young cast.
Yeah.
Colton Haynes talked about like, oh, it's so good to like make out like with the girls. They're so hot. He's gay. I don't know when he came out, but I double checked. Man is homosexual.
That's so funny.
Granted, I've kissed girls.
This is how
you can kiss girls and be gay and appreciate girls' looks.
Yeah,
but
he's trying to cover up in this.
It felt
guys.
Like,
it was so awesome. Just like
I felt like that a little bit, especially like
this is what we were like in school.
Yeah, because there was like a red carpet. Yeah, because there was a red carpet event as well,
still true of me.
where like. There's a red carpet about it as well. And it does feel like he's kind of like trying to put on like a bit of persona like he does in the show, where he's trying to be like the strong mask guy. And to be fair, maybe that's just how he acts. I don't know. But and it's just funny to think like those girls are so hot. And it's like, my God. But then he was only fucking like, how old was he? 20? He was 23 at the time. Yeah. It's like, fair enough.
I guess. Just trying to mask too hard.
Trying to mask.
And if like it goes back around.
Yeah. I mean, gay people can be masked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some gay guys. Yeah, some gay guys are just like that.
No, if you're gay and you mask, you're evil.
Yeah.
There you go.
No fats, no femmes, no Asians.
Oh God, this is so bad.
So yeah, that's our cast. I think they all do pretty well with what they're given.
Yeah, genuinely. Obviously, Dylan O'Brien is Dylan O'Brien, so he's
we fucking love Dylan O'Brien. We've like mentioned it, but we genuinely do love him.
Yeah, no, he's really good. We're really excited for his new movie.
Yeah, Twinless, really excited. I don't know what it is about him. I think it's just growing up and seeing him in things, because I saw him in this, really and then saw him in Maze Runner, and like we recently rewatched the Maze Runner films.
Yeah,
and
they're not good.
No, but he's
cool.
a highlight of them.
Yeah, no, he's my friend.
Yeah, he's our friend Dylan.
He's our friend Dylan.
I've seen some of
he's Movie Kid 829.
Movie Kid, yeah, yes, true. They found him from YouTube. Yeah.
Wait, they actually found him on.
Well, they didn't find him, but they watched his YouTube videos, and that's like what helped them decide for him to be Styles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
They're like, this guy's funny.
I love how the last video was just like him in Hollywood.
It's like life of a. It's like 16 years ago,
yeah,
and then one video from 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this is what my life is like, which I appreciate.
Yeah, keep that parasocial relationship fuel running.
Yeah. He also, I saw him in something else as well, like Love and Monsters, which is not the Doctor Who episode.
No.
But a pretty good film.
Is it as good as Love and Monsters, Doctor Who?
I mean...
Not much can be.
Not much can be, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
What do you think of this episode? Did you like it?
I do like it, actually. I kind of went in, not going to lie, because I've been not well this week, as always. I went in...
You're just perpetually sick now.
I know. It's sick. It's there. It's a brain fog.
Brain fog.
Especially because a lot of the other shows, either neither of us have seen,
yeah,
or like we've both seen quite a bit of.
Yeah.
This is the first time we're doing a show where like only I've seen it, and I think.
Is it?
Oh, Glee, but like about Glee.
That's true. Buffy.
Yeah. Buffy? Yeah, I guess, but that's like not what I was nostalgic about.
Yeah.
This is what I'm nostalgic about.
Okay.
And I was kind of like, oh, what if it's like not bad? What if it's not much to talk about?
What if it's boring?
Well, I didn't remember how much of the werewolf stuff was in this episode, how much of the story.
Yeah.
I was afraid it was going to be like all set up, which to be fair, some pilots are. That's like the kind of point of them sometimes.
Yeah.
But I was pleasantly surprised. I actually do really like I think this is a really strong start to the season. I think it sets up the characters well.
I appreciate how it just goes straight into them too.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't like fuck about to them just being like,
It's not will they, won't they.
Yeah.
It's like they will.
Yeah.
I do have complaints, particularly with the werewolf side of it. Only like this is kind of a nitpick at the end, where like I actually really appreciate the werewolf transformation. I've retroactively like shat on the werewolf design and like I'll go into like more about that in a sec, but more just when we see him first transform and he goes after Derek, I feel like he's got too much control in that scene.
Yeah.
I think if
he's furious.
Yeah, I think
he's
they
just
should have... I think they... actually kind of crammed too much into this episode because they wanted to get the hunters in as well. I think they should have had a scene where
the last 10 minutes it felt like they were putting a lot of
maybe have a scene where he is at the party and he starts to transform.
Yeah.
And like he's just about to like break out and like maybe hurt someone and then Derek stops him.
I thought he went to the party without Styles, and he just like, oh man, you just left your best friend home, and then he was like inside. It's like, oh cool, he's just
Styles
like
is doing things.
He's just doing things. So
Did you see the person in the purple hoodie?
No.
It's very specific. I only noticed it because like I saw this trivia, but there's like a person dancing in a purple hoodie, and apparently that's also Dylan O'Brien.
Is it?
He's like in like one of the shots. Actor. He's just there, and like it's a group of people, and he's stood like back to camera, purple hood up, so it's quite noticeable when you're looking for it.
Guy.
Yeah, it's. But yeah, I did like this episode. I don't think it's the most groundbreaking thing I've ever watched, but it's nice to go back to something and be like, oh, actually, no, I can see why I enjoyed this. What did you think?
I thought it was going to be dog shit, and I don't think it's spectacular. However, honestly, the biggest criticism I can have is just like it could play a bit safe a lot of the time. Which ends. It's like, can we really criticize like for the first episode setting up a lot of things, but it does like play a lot of the conventions of this specific genre of like it's like riffing on the exact same ideas that the movie is, which it has to set up so they can do more interesting stuff later on. However, I don't think I don't know. I feel like it could play with like the tropes a little bit more, like the sports scene or something. Like I love the coach's reaction. I thought that was really funny. Just being like, "What were you doing? Gymnastics, you son of a bitch! I love you." I
love the coach.
Yeah, that was really good. First very intense eyes.
Yeah, his first scene, I wasn't sure how to feel, and then I kind of remembered more about it. Yeah. And then when we got that scene, I was like, "No, this guy's he's passionate. Yeah. He's just."
But yeah, just this sort of like, oh, you think like everyone thinks he's going to be bad, but he has the powers, so he obviously fucking rips ass on everyone.
I get you. It's the classic, like almost like, it's the supernatural, not like the show, but like it's the supernatural genre, superhero style.
Yeah, it's like there's a couple of other things there's a specific effect I really like. The first time he transforms, you don't see it. Yeah. It just does that transition where he's on a bed, then he turns over, and then he's in the woods. Yeah. I thought that was really cool. That
was really good. Yeah, there were certain bits of this episode I was impressed by.
Yeah. But the main thing I really liked is like Styles and Scott's relationship. I thought that was really good. They have a really good
They do. I think that's like kind of why a lot of this show rides on the cast, and I think that's why as it goes on and it loses characters, people fall off. I mean, like I said, did you watch the promo I sent earlier?
Yeah.
One of the reasons like everyone was so hyped for that was obviously like to get like a Styles focused storyline. For anyone who hasn't watched the show, it's basically just in series 3. There's a promotional video. It's a really good promo. It doesn't spoil anything. It just sets up that series.
Does he not become a werewolf?
He doesn't become a werewolf. I can't remember the exact resolution, so I can't even spoil it for you. But it's not he does not become a werewolf. It's a different thing going on. Yeah. And like that's one of the reasons people were so excited to see like how that dynamic would change, where like if Styles is the bad guy, what happens? Yeah. And it's really interesting. And I think I agree that this show kind of lives and dies by its characters. I mean, during the audition process, Tyler Posey and Crystal Reed had to do like chemistry screenings and stuff just to see if they could work off of each other. Yeah. Which, I think is important in this show.
Yeah, that's true. I thought she was good in this. They do hit it off quite quickly. There isn't like a ton of back and forth. Yeah. Which in a way, I think that can be a good thing because it can be kind of tiring. It's just like, oh, well,
here we go. Yeah.
Here we go. But now just like straight away, they just like have a thing for it's like, oh, okay.
Especially me.
I know.
I'm heterophobic. Yeah. So it's more just, it's hard. It's like with these shows where it's like, beautiful people around beautiful people, but then they do have chemistry, and it makes sense. It's like the whole point of like they're teenagers. It's like the whole repressed horniness of it all, being a werewolf.
Do they keep that as a running theme, or is it more just like kind of just like a starting off point?
I think probably for like the first series.
That's just, and then later on it's more about the mythology and all that stuff.
Because like I don't remember like love triangles and stuff. Like I remember it being Scott and Allison for most of it.
Okay. I guess I should be kind of grateful of that. Even though I don't know.
Like, I might be wrong. Maybe there is a love triangle in the future. But, like, I know where Alison's storyline ends.
Yeah.
And I can't think of a place in between that without spoiling it.
Also, yeah, she's, and by she, I mean...
Crystal Reed?
Yeah. Alison, where she was just like, I'm not like other girls. That's a bit eye-rolly.
Yeah. I wasn't sure how to feel that conversation. I can see what they're trying to do, and it makes sense once you know more about Alison. I mean, even just the sense of, like, her family are hunters.
Yeah.
They're trying to hint towards that there's something more.
Yeah.
But it comes across that way, especially just the whole, like, I like that Scott tries to, like, make him more comfortable. He even says, like, oh, I would cry. Like, not like a manly cry. I like that, even though if it is kind of playing on the whole, like, not like of a girl stereotype. I do like that they try and flip it on its head of, like... But also then it's, like, it's the whole thing of him just saying it.
Yeah.
Like, we're not seeing that.
Yeah.
But... You know, it's...
Hey, we got 40 minutes. We got to cram this in.
We got 40 minutes. They got to introduce us to this whole world.
We got to have more time with him being in the bath in his jeans.
He's shirtless so much in this.
Yeah.
One of the extras on the DVD...
I thought it was really funny when he jumped out the window. And he was just like, oh, yeah. I did get a chuckle out of that.
I like that shot, yeah. One of the extras on the DVD...
My queen, I'm coming!
is a shirtless montage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's really fucking funny. I'll have to show it to you after this. Let me see if it's on YouTube. Just the editing of it as a whole is very funny. This doesn't look like it's been uploaded specifically to YouTube. I'll have to show it to you after. But it's like clips of them being shirtless set to like orchestral music.
That's awesome.
It's very funny. A bit of trivia. So what's funny as well is you know that when he's shirtless in the woods.
Yeah.
Obviously, this was like filmed in winter.
Yeah.
So he was really cold. And
those nipples are rock hard.
Davis took his shirt off to show solidarity, and apparently put it on like within the minute. Damn, I feel like it's too cold.
Oh damn!
So
yeah, because this would have been February in Atlanta.
Yeah, so around then, yeah, winter time in Atlanta.
Like imagine doing that there right now. Imagine being shirtless, like on hours on end as well. These things take ages.
Exactly.
I know they put on like I don't know, like a dressing gown or something in between shots, but even then, doing it over and over again, that'd be rough, man.
Yeah.
But they deserve it because they're actors.
It's interesting to see a show where I don't think it's gratuitous, but like so many shows are like, and just media in general, it's over-sexualized to like towards the women, and the only really thing we get with that is like that one shot of him looking at Alison.
Yeah.
But we get so much man in.
Do you think the show has the female gaze?
Yeah, maybe.
In kind of the similar way we were talking about Supernatural has the female gaze.
Yeah, actually, and like the masculine, how it's played on, like. He's a shredded guy, but he's also kind.
Yeah.
But not like in a nice guy kind of way, like he genuinely is.
No, he's just kind of sweet.
And like it speaks to the fact that like Styles is a fan favorite of like, you know, Dylan O'Brien isn't a shredded guy. He's a very fit guy, but like compared to the other guys.
He's playing as more as a dweeb.
Yeah, the dweeb, but like people really like him for that. You've got the whole spectrum of boys.
Yeah.
You've got like Dylan O'Brien.
It shouldn't be called Teen Wolf.
Boys,
it should be called Cute Boys.
Cute Boys. Who's the cutest boy?
I wouldn't say Derek is cute. I'd say he's more just attractive.
Yeah.
Like
I think if it was
like Styles is like he's like actually cute.
I think if you saw clips of Tyler Hoechlin, Derek's actor as Clark Kent, you'd fall in love.
Yeah.
Because like that personality.
this entire episode we're just being really horny about him.
He's an attractive man. Yeah, he's fantastic in Superman. I'm really excited for when we eventually talk about that next show.
Yeah, I've seen that one before as well. I've seen that pilot.
Yeah.
So that'd be good.
But yeah, the Styles is like there is why you gotta put some bad bitches against each other. It's not like Vampire Diaries where like I had pretty strong opinions about like I didn't find Damon attractive.
Yeah.
With this, it's like. They're all kind of beautiful.
Yeah.
The only one who's maybe not is Jackson. That's only because his personality is shit.
Yeah. Just because they have different head shapes, as opposed to Vampire Diaries, which is like pretty
strong jawed.
Yeah.
Like even Derek, who's like he's got a strong jaw, but he's got like I don't know something about
nicer
him.
Eyes. I feel
he has nice eyes. Yeah, he's got beautiful eyes.
We're just demeaning these men.
They deserve
They deserve
we should
it.
sexualize men.
Yeah.
And both of the women are beautiful.
Yeah, they're pretty.
I will say that one shot. I say that they didn't really sexualize the women in this, and I stand by that. Except for that one shot at the party where like Lydia and Jackson are making out against the wall. That's like so sexually charged. Remember that? It's like a 5-second shot of like Scott watching them. It's just before he wolfs out. He has her like pressed up against the wall.
Really?
Yeah, and he's
Why
making
am I
out with her.
blanking on this? I don't remember this.
I don't blame you. It's only a 5-second shot. You might have been like looking at your notes or something.
Yeah.
But like it's Scott looks at them, sees that, and then wolfs out, which kind of plays on the whole maybe like horny metaphor. That's like the only time where I'm like, this is a bit gratuitous. But then on the flip side, I know you can't remember seeing it. You could argue that that is good for character because it's showing like Scott trying to be reserved, not trying to be too forward with Allison.
Yeah.
And as opposed to Jackson, who like the jock character, who is like more stereotypical, horny masculine boy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad Hunter. That's cool. Good setup.
Good setup. Good mystery.
I can imagine, like, in a pre-Homecoming world, and I saw that I would have been like, oh, fuck. But
did you expect it?
Only when they didn't reveal a dad right away. They didn't reveal who was driving the car. It's just like, oh, it's going to be like...
Yeah, it's going to be him.
It's going to be like him.
Yeah. I think the way they did it is good. Like I said, I'm surprised it was in this episode. Like, I was fully ready to ask you and be like, oh, do you think, like, the Hunters related and stuff like that? And it's like, no, like, straight away it is.
That's a good setup, though, because it's kind of just like... It makes you like think like, oh, like all the storylines. Like,
it introduces immediate conflict. And I actually can't remember if Allison is a hunter now. I know it's
probably not
kind of like...
Well, it's obviously not that big of a part of a character.
But, like, she can hunt.
Yeah, but she's it's gonna be like a minor part of it.
Whether she's
not like, I hate werewolves.
No, she doesn't. I don't think she knows about... Well, I don't know, because then you could say like she wouldn't be like that because she doesn't know that Scott knows that werewolves are real.
Yeah,
and like she went with Derek, so but you could argue like she doesn't either.
She's really bad hunter.
Yeah, either she's really bad. She doesn't know Derek's
Imagine like
a
a bear hunter going with like.
I mean,
I'm getting a lift with a bear.
I was going to say there was that one guy, but he wasn't a bear hunter. The whole point was he loved the bears.
Yeah,
the guy who bear man or something. He died. He
lived among the bears.
Grizzly man.
Yeah. Good reference to the Werner Herzog documentary.
But yeah, I think it's a good conflict. Like you said, I think it was a really good twist in Spider-Man. But I do think now I've seen 2 versions of it. If I ever see it again, I'm going to be like, oh, we get it.
Yeah.
What do you think of Derek? Just like
from
this kind of mystery man.
Yeah. It's just like, could take a girl home, does nothing.
Yeah.
King.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
He's kind of set up almost, you'd think he'd be some sort of antagonist.
Yeah.
But then, he takes Allison home safely. He's obviously like trying to help Scott at the end.
Yeah. I don't really have much opinions about the rest of the characters, mainly about the main relationship I have.
That's completely fair. Obviously, I know Derek gets like a lot of development. They all do, but like he obviously gets a lot of development in terms of his connection.
Of course.
Yeah, mysterious man. Do you think, I'm asking you this because I cannot remember.
Okay.
Do you think Derek is that big wolf? Or do you think that's a different wolf?
Now that you say it, I thought he was at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like when he was like, he gave him his asthma pump back.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to
I think you're meant to think that.
Yeah, you're supposed to, it's set up in a way so you think like he's going to be like, but now that you mention it, I'm guessing no.
I don't remember exactly. I feel like he's not. Maybe, or unless he's that wolf. I'm pretty sure he's not the one who bit Scott.
Yeah.
Because he's not Scott's alpha.
Isn't he? Does that make him his bitch?
Well, Scott eventually becomes the alpha of the pack. Now, I don't remember. Yeah.
There's a pack?
There's a pack. Well, like them. They're the pack.
Well, them too?
I think there's like a third guy, but who gets introduced later. But like, it's a very small pack.
Bros be bros.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't exactly remember. The end, I wasn't going to ask about it, but then the end conversation where he's like, says he'll train Scott essentially. He doesn't say like, when Scott's like, you bit me. Yeah. He's not like, yeah, I did, or like anything. This is how
I view most male friendships, where he's just like, we're brothers now. In a very antagonistic kind of way.
That's what I mean. It's like the brothers, and maybe the alpha wolf is like their daddy.
Their daddy. I'm your father now.
If there is another wolf, I don't remember what character it is, and they're definitely not introduced in this episode.
Nah. It's quite minimal.
Yeah.
Very skeletal.
Yeah.
What it needs
I was surprised how much you saw, like, as well, of the actual wolf form.
Yeah.
Like,
they didn't
see
like
a silhouette, but like...
They wanted to show off the money shot.
Yeah, and a fair play.
Did you like the transformation sequence?
I actually did. I've shat on this before, more in the sense of like shows not committing to the
I wouldn't say
like
commits
whole
that
thing.
hard.
But
So
like
he's got the teeth, he's got some hair on his face.
yeah, but like it's more than I
got-
remember. Like seeing the transformation and like
Yeah.
seeing the nails and stuff. Maybe they do less with the makeup later. And maybe that's what my opinion changed on. But I think it's like, all right. Like
I'm not a huge fan, but I understand.
yeah, it's like
Have you seen
maybe
Ginger
they could have gone a
Snaps?
bit more. I still haven't. You mentioned this when we last
I
talked
say that
about
every time. I
werewolves.
fucking love Ginger Snaps, man. Tackles the exact same themes.
I need to
except
watch
with
that.
girls. And they're
Really, girls.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. I need to watch that. I remember you mentioning that when we talked about maybe Buffy. I can't remember.
Yeah.
In one of our episodes
Yeah.
on air, you asked me, and
I?
I said no.
Oh, there you go. Like
Yeah.
a compilation of that brings up Ginger
Yeah,
Snaps.
might have been last week. Thing is, I've re-listened to all our episodes. They kind of blended into one now.
Yeah.
So
but I love the transformation though. That one's great.
yeah, I like it in this. The only kind of nitpick I have in terms of him gradually becoming a wolf is him losing his temper at Styles, and only because
No, you can't cancel the date.
yeah, and also like Styles was being super fucking erratic in that scene.
Yeah.
You could see like I could see it's like he's doing that so he'll lose his temper.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't quite connect because it feels like Styles goes from him like feeling like ha werewolf to thinking oh god he's a werewolf really quick off
Yeah.
screen, being erratic and saying like I'll cancel a date and trying to get his phone.
Yeah.
Like that feels like they've written the situation just so Scott can get angry.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel natural.
It doesn't feel organic to
Maybe
that
if he's just like you should like telling him, maybe he should just like
And
you
then he
should
starts
cancel the date,
acting
and then he
erratic,
gets
yeah.
at it and he's like no, like just cancel it, like rearrange, just don't do it tonight, and then have Scott lose it.
Yeah.
Maybe that would have been more natural.
Yeah,
Also,
no.
I do fucking love though. It's like no, and he throws the chair, and it just barely flips.
Yeah.
and then it's like the reveal of the claw marks, which make no fucking sense.
Yeah. There's a couple of like awkward bits.
Yeah.
Like of the dialogue, like when the jock bully
Yeah.
holds him against us, like we could freaking say, I don't know what's happening. He's like yelling at him.
Yeah.
It's just like that made me cringe a bit.
That's fair. I don't hate that scene. The only reason I don't like that scene is because he's like, is this some sort of joke or something? I actually think it would have kind of been better if maybe they didn't want to humanize Jackson too much early.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be funny if he did that. It's like, I'm waking up in the woods, and like if Jackson was like the teeniest bit concerned,
Yeah.
or weirded out at least to just like, what? And then like leaves or
Yeah.
something. Maybe that would have been better. Just like, it's like he's not like, oh, you taking the piss out of me or something. He's
Yeah.
just like, fuck you on about. That scene did have a joke I really liked though. Where he's like, it's teetering on ridiculous,
Wow,
but
go for it.
like where you're getting your juice. My mom stops at the store.
Oh,
But
the
then
steroid
I
joke?
love
Yeah,
the
that
way
was pretty good.
love it when he says like, "Oh, you mean steroids? Are you on
on
steroids?"
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Yeah, I thought that. I thought he balanced it really well then of not being able to tell if he was taking the mick out of him or
Yeah.
just being really stupid. No, there was some bits of comedy throughout. Obviously, fucking different to the original movie's
Yeah.
comedy.
A lot of the times though, I feel as though I don't just buy it because I never remember his name. Don't say.
I don't. There's multiple boys.
Yeah, well, I think Tyler Posey's really good. However, it definitely feels like this was written for like a different guy.
Interesting.
I don't know. It feels like it's different. He definitely feels like he's supposed to be way more dweebish than he is in this.
I get you. I think it's hard. Like,
I don't think he does a bad job.
Yeah, and I'm thinking of like, because he's so young, because he's only 20. You see him clearly age. Like you saw him in the fucking season 3 promotional. He looks noticeably
yeah.
older.
Yeah.
So I feel like it works only because I'm used to seeing him slightly older.
Yeah.
So he looks dweebish in the sense of he looks young.
Well, not even
But,
just
like,
like how he looks, like,
Just how he acts. And
He
stuff.
doesn't convey a sort of awkwardness. I feel like,
Yeah.
which is like, isn't it a negative? It just feels like it's supposed to be written.
I get you.
He's supposed to be maybe. Feel
There's a
more
lot of
insecure.
tell rather than show as well.
Yeah.
Like Styles saying like, oh, you like calling him a nerd and stuff.
Yeah.
It just, yeah.
But overall, I still had like a positive experience with it.
That's good. I'm glad. I was thinking about like just the school scenes. I really like when he's eavesdropping on Allison and Lydia's conversation. And I don't know if you noticed this. I don't know who the girl is because she's speaking to them, but like she's not credited, at least like as far as I could tell. And it looks like her and Styles are having an argument while Scott is staring. I thought that was really funny.
I wrote down there's just the werewolf gene's just activated his autism. He's just very sensitive to like everything now.
Yeah, I like that I liked how they did it with the phone though, like hearing the phone ring.
Oh yeah,
and him looking around and like seeing no one else reacting.
Yeah,
I think it is quite fun, and I like the sound of like him following Allison and then. They get there. They got to that class fucking quick.
Yeah.
like I just trying to think of like the layout of the school. It looks like they're a considerable ways away, but that's not even a complaint. That's just something stupid. The superhero landing.
yeah, he does the superhero landing.
I like the water.
I think he should have landed on his fucking face.
Oh, saying about water. That's funny. Saying about water, the director had a cameo in this.
Did he?
You know when he jumps into the pool?
Oh, is that him?
That's him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's
I didn't know that until I saw the trivia.
I'm all for crew members making cameos.
Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Let's talk about the final conversation. I think it kind of encapsulates my complaint not only about this show, though, speaking on the criticisms.
What is the final conversation?
Between Scott and Derek.
I don't remember what it is.
It's when like, we're brothers.
Oh, right.
Derek says, is it really that bad? Like, about him being a werewolf?
Oh, yeah.
And I think
it's just like, no, it's awesome, man. It's tight as
That's
fuck.
what I mean. This speaks to my complaint about this and other interpretations of werewolves, where it's basically a superpower, which I think is something that this show does.
Yeah.
Where it becomes a superpower. And same with like Twilight, where I'm like, that's not
it's not really a curse anymore. It's more just like, it's fucking awesome.
Especially because Styles is like, you're cursed. And it's like, I don't know, like, outside of the full moon, he's just got heightened human abilities.
Yeah.
And during a full moon, he's still relatively in control.
Yeah.
I think that's my main complaint. I wish his first transformation, he was out of control.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I guess that's kind of conveyed because when they cut and like he's in the woods, like he doesn't remember. But that's like probably the only time that happens. Then, isn't it?
maybe if we saw something of just like, especially the violent nature of it.
Yeah.
Maybe if there was like a dead animal by him.
He was fucking lucky. When he first transformed, nothing really of consequence happened.
He just went into the woods.
Yeah.
He's this boy. I don't remember a lot about his mother, but he sneaks out a lot.
Yeah.
Considering his mother seems nice and like, I don't know. It just
does he have a dad?
I don't think so. I don't remember there being a dad.
That's cool.
It's like a very boy mom type show. I do like that. That was another bit that made me laugh. The conversation with the mother, where she gives him the keys.
There you go. It ties into the themes.
Yeah, it's like, I like it. When she's like,
talk.
Do you talk? I don't need to have the safe sex talk. Give me those keys back. That's not that's not what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, like I remember them having like a good rapport.
Yeah.
Later in the show when he's like going through stuff. But yeah, have you got any other final thoughts?
Do you remember episode 2?
I don't. I remember stuff about series 1. So can you hear?
Yeah, Kogo's chugging.
He is. He's like, I'm fucking thirsty. I remember plot lines.
I know you often say like season 3 is your favorite.
Yeah.
Do you remember like nothing else about like season 1?
I remember a specific plot line. I remember I might like have long censored bits with this because we've managed to avoid spoilers. But I remember like Allison's dad does die.
Yeah.
And
like Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. And I remember like the stuff with the Alpha, who I'm pretty sure is not Derek. I'm pretty sure that's another wolf.
Okay.
And then I remember in what must be series 2's plotline of Jackson becoming like a creature, but not a werewolf.
He's a ghoul.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'll see if I can find that. What that was. And then in season 3 is the season I remember the most because it's the Styles storyline. I don't remember what like causes that in him. Like I'm pretty sure it's like probably is just a ghoul or something. And I remember like that being big. I remember something big happening. I'll just tell you. I'll just bleep it.
All right.
By like, yeah. And I remember going into school like the next day with Meg and just be like, whoa. Because like, that's the major character.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a lizard thing.
He turns into a lizard. Damn, this is giving Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's literally lizard.
I remember him going full lizard.
Turning into a lizard is way worse than turning into like a wolf.
Yeah. And like he's not in control of it or anything.
I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
Kanima. That sounds familiar.
That's gross,
Kanima. Yeah, it is look gross there. Kanima is a type of human-animal hybrid, reptilian in nature. Something that must be the series 2 one.
Maybe that's where the Guillermo del Toro influence comes in.
Yeah,
quite honestly, I didn't see it much in this episode.
I didn't see it much in this. I feel like that's a series 2 thing. I feel like that can't be series 1. That's too like the Hunter plotline is enough.
When I think of Guillermo del Toro, I think of fairy tales and fish.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Yeah, he's like controlled by someone. I remember that, and I remember he kills them. I think maybe it's something like he tries to become a werewolf.
Oh, then he becomes like a freak.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. And I can't remember if he dies or not afterwards. Like at the end of that.
I'd rather die than be cursed to being a lizard thing.
Where coyote? Where jaguar?
Where coyote and fucking Roadrunner.
A chimera?
What?
Series 5 and 6 has a chimera?
What the fuck is a chimera?
You know what chimera is? It's like the Greek mythology thing of like a bunch of animals mixed together, like a lion's head with a scorpion's tail.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I remember... I don't know. I haven't rewatched it. Do you remember there was like an actress in K-pop Demon Hunters me and Meg was excited about? And like Meg was like, oh, she's in Teen Wolf. Arden Cho.
Yeah.
She's an actress. She's in Teen Wolf. She's introduced, I think, in series 4, maybe 3, but I'm pretty sure 4. As like, I'm pretty sure she may be Scott's like love interest after Allison or something. I don't know. She's a kitsune. It's like the Japanese fox spirit.
Oh yeah.
And I remember being like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Like they've got that different idea. Yeah. And looking back, thoughts are like, is it a little bit like, wow, they really introduced the Asian character. It's like she's this Asian spirit.
It's giving J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. But like, I don't remember. Maybe that's more diverse. This is a very white show at the minute. Yeah. I know it does become more diverse.
That's cool.
But
they introduce queer people. They introduce Asian people.
Maybe there's a black person. There's a black girl in here this episode.
Oh yeah,
for like 2 seconds.
Who never comes back.
Yeah, she just argues with Styles slightly off screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the basic how there. That's basically what I remember. Like I said, I don't remember stopping for a specific reason. I just watched an episode once and was just like, I'm done. We'll see how much of that I keep in.
Have you written down how well this episode did?
I did.
Because I forgot to write that as well as the date.
Wow.
Did we say when it aired?
Yeah.
When did it air?
January 10th, was it? Was that when it filmed?
Was it the same time here as well?
Oh, I'm not sure about here.
About here, I mean...
June 5th, sorry.
The United Kingdom of Great Britain.
It filmed in January. It was June 5th. Teen Wolf UK premiere. That's the thing, see, we're UK, good British podcast. And always forget that all this information is always to do with
it's all America. Hey, when we get on to like Coronation Street, then we'll go.
We'll be back.
Then we'll be.
We've covered some
UK,
some American stuff, some British stuff. I mean,
Doctor Who and Sherlock.
Yeah,
is that it? That is it.
Yeah, fair. I just can't see.
It just never aired here.
Broadcast.
I thought it was
Sky,
like on Sky.
Sky Living, yeah.
Yeah, it was on Sky. So.
Yeah.
You definitely pirated it back then.
Must have, yeah.
There is not in a million years that you paid for Sky Living.
No chance. We don't pay for Sky.
It's like the equivalent for any Americans, like paying for HBO when you're like 10.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
You're not doing it.
And especially because Sky's extortionate.
Yeah.
It's like famous for being expensive. But yeah, it's talking about the reception. Let's have a look. The pilot was viewed by 2.17 million people.
So, damn, that's pretty low on now.
Yeah, not like
awful.
Not like the lowest.
Yeah.
But not very high.
No,
it's pretty middling. Like
especially like right after the
MTV Movie Awards. Yeah. The show did receive many nominations over its 7 seasons, mainly the Teen Choice Awards, which makes sense.
It's called Teen Wolf. Of course, they give them the Teen Choice Awards. That's what they're made for.
It was mostly like the same set of awards every year. Like some of the ones it won is like Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Ensemble, Horror TV Show. Tyler Posey won it. It won Best Series. Dylan O'Brien won it a couple times, and Tyler Hoechlin did. So, it was pretty well received. I think that reviews dwindle throughout the seasons. As
many such cases.
Yeah, many such cases. And then the movie came out to a pretty negative response.
Yeah, that looked abysmal, man.
I haven't watched it. I'm sure we'll watch it eventually, but I don't have much interest, especially because it doesn't even seem like the actors really like that much.
Yeah.
And a lot of the actresses and actors have spoken out about, like, their pay. Like, Colton Haynes has said, like, he was significantly paid less than his castmates during the show, as well as, like, I don't know if he's in the movie, but Arden Cho, like the Asian character I mentioned earlier, she spoke about how, like, she got, like, offered barely any money for the movie.
Oh, really?
I think she's still in it, but, like,
cameo.
Yeah, probably.
Don't blame her.
So, because I think one of the things people thought with Dylan O'Brien was Dylan O'Brien said
you think you're so good, you don't want to show up on this movie. Fine, go to your big Hollywood mansion.
I bet some people might have thought that, but
that's what
Dylan O'Brien said. Apparently, I think he might have said in an interview once that he would have loved to do a cameo, and I think people read that into is it Jeff Davis? Yeah. Jeff Davis wanted them to either be all in or all out. And some people said that's ironic considering some of the characters get barely used.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably the case where maybe a lot of the actors and actresses were like, yeah, we'll come back, only to be like barely in it.
Yeah. I can imagine.
But yeah, would you agree like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to like
get
see
the audience. I could see the direction that they want to take it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's not one where I'm like, this goes down in history and like, oh yeah, this is great. Like, I'm happy I revisited it. It was a nice bit of nostalgia.
Yeah.
I definitely would greenlight it. It's something that's like, yeah, it's been done before, but also it's got its charm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're gonna greenlight our own series now because of it.
Frankenstein. What are we gonna call it though?
Frankenhigh.
No.
Frankenhigh.
Yeah, you like that?
Oh shit, man.
Teen Frankenstein.
And then after that, we'll do a spin-off about the creature in the Black Lagoon, but he does an office job or something. I don't know.
The Black Lagoon is like a newspaper series.
Everyone else is normal. He's just like,
that's really funny.
Damn it! Like what's his name? Creature. Damn it, Creature! I need those photographs by Monday!
They're all wet. It's like American Psycho, but wet. He's just trying to do his job, but like he's trying to photocopy, and it's like
he can't speak.
Trying to think of any other.
Everyone tries to keep coming on to him. It's like Sally Hawkins or something.
Oh yeah, like really horny for him, but he's like
just dripping. God damn, who's that new guy?
This is fucking great. I love these
tall.
bits. Like they shakes his hand and it's like obviously like so wet.
Yeah, he's not like in disguise. He's just like a creature in the Black Lagoon, but in a suit.
Yeah, and the suit's drenched.
What's it? Can you work a photocopier? Perfect. We'll see you Monday.
And you see him like try and use it. It's like all the water. It's
just like electrifying. Yeah. He goes up there and is like, do you know how to work one of these? Damn. This is terrible. It's fucking awful, man.
Oh, that was good. And he did this. He did this.
I'm glad.
Oh, yeah, we'll get working on both of those shows.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, while you're waiting for those to come out, you can watch whatever next week's episode is.
Oh, who gives a fuck? What have we got left?
It's either Walking Dead or X-Files, because we said we're saving Goosebumps till to Halloween.
Oh, yeah. What do you prefer?
X-Files feels bigger.
Yeah, there's a lot of history with that.
Because, like, I've not seen any of X-Files.
The episode's great.
Fair.
But Walking Dead's first episode's great.
This is an off.
Let's do Walking Dead.
Yeah?
Let's do Walking
Dead. So
we're returning to Frank Darabont.
We are. So in order now for the audience, next week we'll be watching The Walking Dead, then X-Files, and then Goosebumps.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch along...
Burp, 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 burp.
I can't remember. Oh no, I remember The Walking Dead theme. It's like... It's like... You'll know it.
Okay.
I can hear it in my head. I can't replicate it. The theme for this, obviously you don't hear it in this episode. It's pretty forgettable.
Is it?
Yeah. Like the intro sequence itself is visually quite cool, but like
Can you do a wolf howl?
Oh.
No, go properly. Thank you.
Coco.
Oh.
Coco. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Sorry. I was trying to do a wolf thing.
Coco.
I'm sorry. Man.
Oh, that was good.
I know.
Anyway.
We've got our wolves out
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening
email
to
us
this dog show.
Record yourself going awoo and then email it to us and we'll see if anyone actually does that.
Who's got the biggest dog in them?
Who's got the biggest dog in them? He got that dog in him.
He's got that dog in him, man.
I made that joke throughout this episode.
I read that about the first team. That was my Letterboxd review for Team One.
Oh, was it? I haven't reviewed it yet.
You haven't?
No, I'll have to think of a good bit. What'd I give it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't rate on Letterboxd. I wouldn't give it a like. I'll say that much.
Neither did I.
No.
I will never.
If I had...
Do you see the guy's dick?
No, there's a dick?
Yeah, it's like famously, there's a guy who pulls out his dick like right at the end.
Oh, that's this?
Yeah.
No, I missed it. But I have heard of that.
I was thinking like, where is it? And then it's like, you know the last shot where he's like being hugged by everyone in slow motion? It's just a guy in the dick and he just pulls his dick.
That's really funny, but also... No, that's funny. We'll have a look for that now. Email us, firsttimeflyerspodcast. TikToks and YouTubes are kind of like popping off, getting good response on that, so thank you for that.
Thank you.
Same name, First Time Flyers Podcast. If you want to see these conversations but in clip form.
Yeah, if you're just like, this is too much.
This is too much. I want to watch clips. I need to scroll. Which, fair. It's so funny when I'm on like my own YouTube channel, and I scroll and see like one of our posts.
Oh, do you?
It's like, but then it's like...
I choose to look at them.
Yeah. Oh, I like them.
Yeah,
I mean,
good.
I must do.
Yeah,
I made them.
do.
I made them. Thank you for listening. Coco's being annoying, so we're just going to be like, bye.
See you next time. Bye!
Awoo with me.
Oh!